our continuing series whereby we talk about leader and leadership. This is a series whereby we work to understand leadership. We know the position of leadership in the purposes of God. This again is Reverend George Kamanu, the senior pastor of Word of Faith Church Loiro. And I want to welcome you again so that we can be able to continue learning. The Bible says that my people are destroyed because of lack of knowledge. And once you have the knowledge, then we can be able to continue becoming better and fulfilling the purpose of God for your life. I always tell people this: you can never go to where you have never been by the knowledge that you have. So you have to get new knowledge so that it can help you go to the next level. We bless God for the level that you are right now, and we bless God for the knowledge that you have been having. Imekusaidia kufika mahali umefika, lakini kwa sababu mahali umefika is not the end. There is much more. Then you require even more knowledge to help you go to the next level. Remember that all that you see is not all there is. There's so much more in you, and that's why we are trying to expose the potential that is in you, and especially the leadership potential, so that you know there's so much in you. Therefore, God expects you to do much more. The room of improvement is the largest room on earth. So you can always become better every single day. And we believe God that what we are doing through this program and all other programs that you are getting from this TV is they are helping you to become better in every area of your life. We said this in the last episode. We said that there is inbuilt leadership potential in both the male and the female. And we said both of them exercise different aspects of that potential so that they can complement one another. As they complement one another, then they can fulfill the mandate of God that they were given. Today we want to start from the book of Micah, chapter 6. We read verse 4. The Bible says this: that I brought you up out of Egypt and redeemed you from the land of slavery. I sent Moses to lead you, also Aaron and Miriam. This is the NIV. We want to read it again. I brought you up out of Egypt and redeemed you from the land of slavery. I sent Moses to lead you, also Aaron and Miriam. Now, God is saying, I sent 3 leaders to be able to deliver you. I know we always talk about Moses. Many times we talk about Moses, the representative and administrative leader. We also talk about Aaron, who was the high priest and the spiritual leader. But God mentioned another leader that many men are uncomfortable leading about. And God said, I also sent Miriam to lead you. So God chose Miriam to be part of this Sinaic leadership team. God sent a woman to lead. And it's good for us to know this. God purposefully anointed Miriam to be a leader of his people. It was not by mistake. And it is not that there were no other men. But God chose, because the leadership of Miriam had a different aspect that it was bringing to the leadership of Moses and Aaron, so that it can be able to bring a balance. Therefore, God was endorsing the idea that it is valid for a woman to be in leadership. I know today I'm encouraging women so that they can also rise up. I know many cultures in the world has oppressed women, and so much that they have reached a place whereby they feel that they have no voice. But according to the will of God and according to the purpose of God that is fulfilled through leadership, women have a great part in it. God did not send Miriam to lead, as I said, because there were no other men. But God sent her alongside the men and put her to be part of the team of leaders. If you are there as a lady, it's good for you to realize you are a leader. And the men that are there, we need to realize that women are leaders as well, so that we can be able to embrace their leadership ability. And once we embrace it together, we can be able to fulfill the dominion mandate. And I want to summarize what we have said for a few moments. Number 1, God is a leader. God is a leader. Number 2, his purpose in creation is carried through leadership. The purpose of God that is started through creation is carried through leadership. And number 3, the spirit man in both the male and the female is a leader. The spirit man in both of them is a leader. So what we see outside is what you call the bodies, or what you call this issue of being a male and a female. So the way God created us, that was done because of a different purpose. But the issue is the spirit man in both male and female is a leader. And number 4, women and men, as men, are given the dominion mandate. Both of us have been given. The dominion mandate can never be exercised so by one without the other. And lastly, male and female, as man's houses, have distinct purpose and design. But the truth is, those purposes are supposed to come together to complement one another. And then lastly, the complementary role and ability of male and female, it brings number 1, balance. When we complement one another in fulfilling the purpose of God through our leadership, it brings balance. Number 2, it brings strength. Number 3, it helps each one of us to fulfill the purposes of God. And I'll say again, the moment we know our position, both as the male and the female, then we work together to complement one another. It will bring balance, it will bring strength, and it will help us fulfill the purpose of God for our lives. I wish you well, even as you do your part. I wish you well as you complement others, so that together we can fulfill the dominion mandate and we can fulfill the purpose of God for us being here on earth and fulfill our leadership role.